Ayanokoji is quite the impressive character, and honestly, Classroom of the Elite Season 3 has blown me away. Seeing more of Ayanokoji's skills and him just attempting to try more in school has now made him such an interesting character. Even saying that, just his whole dynamic of leaving his father and the White Room and trying to stay average so he doesn't stand out has been a big deal. He's going toe to toe with the highest students you could ask for. He is a complex human and has a flaw even though he was built to be the perfect human to run Japan. His character is so complex and appealing as we don't know everything about him from his past and his effort to stay away from his father and be in the school. The darkness of Ayanokoji runs so far it's crazy. He has this inner evil inside of himself that was created from the White Room. He knows how to read people with no emotion and can go out to help people, but also can ultimately crush anyone at any given moment. In Season 3, he is helping Horikita with eliminating someone from the class, and Ayanokoji has no concern about someone being expelled because he knows that is the ultimate situation that they are in. He is ruthless enough to know exactly which person the class should take care of. He also meets with the new chairman of the school and tells him that no one is more superior to him from the White Room, and the chairman says that those eerie eyes with darkness within him reminds him of his father. Ayanokoji multiple times has shown his abilities, and we hear a lot of his inner thoughts, showcasing just how cold and ruthless he can be. He has a talk with Ichinose, and we hear dialogue of him saying if Ichinose were ever to fall into ruin, he would be the one to deal the killing blow. This was cold despite Ayanokoji and Ichinose having a close relationship throughout the whole season. Ayanokoji was there for her many times and he still feels no liking to her at all if she fails to stay useful to him. Ayanokoji has kept a close watch on everyone, and even when Sakayanagi tells him about his time in the White Room and how she was going to bury him, he seriously questions if she has the abilities to do this. This is the smartest person in Class A, and yet Ayanokoji has no care for that. He even says he doesn't need to go all out with his abilities because there is no one who can defeat him. He has shown his abilities plenty of times now, and I'm starting to think he's right. Now I think Ayanokoji's biggest flaw is love. Ayanokoji has been in the White Room since his birth. He has never experienced the love and warmth of a parent. He can't comprehend love like others, and even he admits to it. He starts a relationship with Kei at the end of the season to help Kei grow, but to also use Kei to help him learn about romance. It's the only thing Ayanokoji didn't learn from the White Room. The perfect human with knowledge about everything except one of the most important things in life, which is love. He can't love like others because he doesn't know what that is. It was something not taught in the White Room, and therefore I think now it makes Ayanokoji curious to learn about it. He gets to find enjoyment in learning something new without the restraints of his father. Ayanokoji is treating his relationship with Kei like a textbook, and he says once he's done with it, he won't need it anymore. Or maybe he finds himself in the future where that's not the case. Ayanokoji has been seen multiple times having trouble with human conversation because it's something he's not used to. In the White Room, it was to survive, and he was always the last man standing. Can he truly learn love like others with the way he is now? I'm not even sure. Ayanokoji has always seen people like pawns and never once cared for others. Now he seemingly doesn't mind using his abilities more to help his class reach Class A and just enjoy his time at the school. He is a fascinating character and is still hiding in secret from the world about his true talents. What's really interesting as well is Ayanokoji's rejection of his father. Ayanokoji's father insists heavily on his son coming back to the White Room and laying out a full plan for Ayanokoji to succeed. Ayanokoji, however, refuses to live by that way and went out to go to the school to avoid his father and the White Room for 3 years. Ayanokoji took interest in the worldly society that his father rejected as pointless. This shows that Ayanokoji has layers to him that are also not fully revealed. He didn't intend on staying in the White Room forever. He wants to live a normal life, hidden in secrecy, not really bothering anyone. He has been put up against some of the smartest people in the world and has defeated them from his time in the White Room. His father even says he has yet to find someone as successful as Ayanokoji. He left the White Room to enjoy some time alone and not needing to use his brain fully against anyone else. He's curious of the outside world and wants to learn the world, something his father completely rejects. His father is so strict on him returning to the White Room, he would do whatever it takes, like first killing the butler who helped Ayanokoji escape his father's grasp, or even bringing in another chairman for the school to force Ayanokoji to quit. Their relationship is nothing like a father and son, and they both acknowledge it. The White Room did not teach anything that it felt was unnecessary, and due to this, a lot of people in the White Room could not properly function in the real world. I think Ayanokoji had realized this a lot, and that's why he wanted to be in a more public setting, to test himself with new information that he could not get before. You can't really blame Ayanokoji for wanting to choose his own path. He never had the freedom and opportunity being stuck in that room. He passed all the tests easily and was known as the most successful student there. He wants to experience life outside the White Room and see what a normal education looks like. He didn't have that choice, but was able to escape his father and rebel against him. He does not listen to his orders at the school and instead plans on enjoying his full 3 years there. This is a great message to anyone in life looking to go after something which you might be constrained due to your parents or your environment. Ayanokoji wanted to see the real world and what it offers. His father rejects the world, but Ayanokoji embraces it. He is curious about it and wants to learn more. He couldn't learn these things in the White Room. His father taught him everything you can know of practical concepts, but didn't teach him things about life, like relationships with people or the freedom to choose what you want to eat for dinner and to hang out with friends. Ayanokoji is experiencing all of this for the very first time and has made so many friends since then. Ayanokoji did say he sees everyone as tools and he doesn't care what happens as long as he wins, but I think this statement will eventually fade away as he becomes more involved with these people and forms relationships that will become long-lasting and memorable to him. It seems like Ayanokoji has already accepted his destiny. He knows that after his 3 years at the school, he will most likely have to go back to the White Room and become an instructor there. He's already accepted this destiny and is making it very important to enjoy his time at the school for the 3 years that he has. Now, if that does happen, we will see when the story ends, but I think with the relationships and experiences Ayanokoji has for the world, he won't just let it all be taken from him once again. By the time he graduates, he will become a full adult, and that school will change him for the better. He might have accepted his destiny for now, but I think in due time, he will start to slowly want this life forever and working for something that broadens his curiosity. Ayanokoji's relationship with Ryuen is also a special one. Ayanokoji recognizes the talent that Ryuen has and did not want to see him expelled either for his actions. He worked together with other students from Class C just to make sure Ryuen was not expelled. Ryuen says that after he takes down Ichinose and Arasu, he is going to crush Ayanokoji next. And Ayanokoji says that he wouldn't mind being crushed by Ryuen, but for now Ryuen has to grow, otherwise they cannot have a rematch. I like this rivalry between the two because Ryuen seems closest to Ayanokoji in terms of his smarts and does daring actions so boldly and proud that he is a central figure in Class C. At first it didn't feel like Ryuen could be so smart and intelligent, but after this season he has proved to be one of the best, even defeating Class B in the special exam. As the years go on, I think Ayanokoji will come to learn more about Ryuen, and they could eventually become their greatest rivals, turn into friends at the end. Maybe that's just me though. I wonder what will happen with those two in year 2. I think Ayanokoji's time at the school is so important. He will be able to live a normal life and see what it means to him. The biggest thing I felt was wrong with Ayanokoji was his communication skills, as he is often quiet and relaxed, but as the year went on, he has gained a lot of new friends from every class. To see his progression from the start of the school year to now is insane. He is slowly taking in this new life and has 2 more years to do so before he ultimately has to head back. Heading into the second year as well, the chairman is bringing in another student from the White Room to go at Ayanokoji, and if Ayanokoji can detect who it is, the chairman will leave the school. This will be a good test to see how the other members of the White Room can do against him. Ayanokoji has already stated that there is no one from the White Room who is better than him, so I'm excited to hear about that matchup of the other students. Ayanokoji has shown enough of his smarts, even getting the former president on his side to see his abilities. Year 2 will be great to see and I can't wait for that. It's things like this that makes you love his character. It seems like everyone now wants to be just like Ayanokoji, an enigmatic figure hiding his talents in real life, slowly controlling everything from a distance. Ayanokoji had to go through the worst generation of the White Room and escape his father just to live a normal life. It's like everyone wants to be Ayanokoji except for Ayanokoji himself. Ayanokoji has set his sights on things from the normal world. If anything, he probably envies the people around him who had a normal childhood. He doesn't know what it's like to have a loving parent or a best friend or the freedom to do what you want. He now gets to experience this for the first time and is making every last moment enjoyable for himself. The beauty of Ayanokoji lies in his blended intelligence, mystery, and charisma to create a character that is both captivating and enigmatic. He was someone that was created to become the perfect human, and now even the perfect human wants to just live his life. Goes to show what the curiosity of humans can lead us to. Well, I thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know how you guys feel about Ayanokoji and the Classroom of the Elite, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.